He stayed just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Clark Schmidt.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That's towards center. Judge is there. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's the strike. Now base is empty. One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him. 2 away now. And now it's Mark Vientos. And that's through there for a strike. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A solo shot. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Rip to short. Throw on to Rizzo, and that takes care of Alonso. And that is that. Mets draw first blood thanks to this. Back here with my pal Siggy, and on the hill, Sean Manaea.
Leading off.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
And here it comes. That one out to right. Should have this one. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Juan Soto. Big time power. And first offering is fouled off.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Stays alive.
Foul ball in a row.
On the ground. Vientos. No play. That's an infield single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just squint it the other way and beat the ship. I'm not sure that's exactly what he was trying to do, but it'll work almost every time with the defense shifted to the pull side.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 at second, and that's 2. No runs. And we're back. And now here is Jesse Winker. On the ground to third. Jazz tosses to first. 1 out in the second. Starling Marte up to him. Swinging a foul straight back. Marte, a former Gold Glove winner, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Torres fires over to first. Marte retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. Up the middle. What a stop. To his knee, the throw. He's in there.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Francisco Alvarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Out towards left center. Verdugo ranging after it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Let's leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Oh, 2 now. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. The lefty fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The 3rd baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Towards first, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Jeff McNeil stands in. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up there for a strike. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Swung on, belted. That one carried. And that is gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 2-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Down the 3rd baseman, Mark Vientos. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first, and that will end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Austin Wells, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. In the air to left down the line. Nimmo sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No run. Back now in the Bronx, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Winker in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Volpe right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Starling Marte.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Called strike right there.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, huh?"
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And now Tyrone Taylor. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. To right. Soto squeezes it, and that is that. Mets strand. Back for more from the Bronx. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Juan Soto. Well struck left field. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Over that one right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Vientos whips it to first. Judge out on the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Stanton in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that clips the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at first, one away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's ripped into the outfield. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
In the dirt, blocked.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the runner stays where he is. Hard hit right side to second. There's Lindor. Inning over, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball. Back here in New York, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swinging a drive deep right field. Soto moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
McNeil takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Well struck right field. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Judge going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Nimmo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Verdugo ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Mets leave 1. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-1. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Almost got him. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Wells, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one fouled off. The pitch. To the right side. Alonso throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better.
On the ground to the left. Lindor on to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, that's a productive at bat right there. I'm sure he wanted a knock, but puts the ball in play, brings that run in from third, ties up the ball game.
Chopped left side. Vientos sends it to first. That's the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Pitches in there. 0-1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here is Aaron Judge.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now batting.
2 outs. Base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. In the air, left side. Nimmo has it sized up. Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. All game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in New York, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Late swing fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The throw to second, not gonna get him. He's in there.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Righty delivers. Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here in the top half of inning number 7. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners. If they come home with
Got him looking for the K.
Well, showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
No, he held up. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Got him swinging. 2 left. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Reed Garrett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. Line to left. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And he did. Left field down the line, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. He's safe.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now here is ALEX VERDUGO. Right-hander kick steals. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's gone. And this place is rocking. And they add on. It's 5-2.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here's Gleyber Torres in the air left field. Nimmo makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 5-2. It's Schmidt back to work. He caught it behind his back, and they get the out. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. The wind and the pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Strike 1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-3.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got...
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now... And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
The right-hander back to work. Ripped on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. Aaron Judge at the plate. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. Garrett measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Judge catch, and there are 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. This to center field. Taylor ranging after it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
On a line. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Number 11.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
The tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. He scores back within 1. It's 5-4.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Lindor in the box now, takes strike 1. Ground ball, Rizzo picks it up, takes it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come.
And a ground ball to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys